I'm a social media nut at this point. I go to Mashable.com. I recommend that site to any of you who care about social media. They do some really good stuff with Twitter, Facebook, the old MySpace stuff, video, chat roulette, the whole new phenomenon that people lose their minds over. Some great videos there. iPhone versus Android, cell phone stuff. Um, just the use of the internet for like marketing and business, like Twitter and business. Top 5 ways to use Twitter for your business. But it's a really interesting world out there, and I hate that some of you kind of live under a rock sometimes and you don't take advantage of things like Twitter and even Facebook beyond. Well, I don't know if Farmville is still around. I got used to pressing that hide button to never see Farmville again because I was tired of people posting every 5 seconds. I don't know if you guys still play that or not. I don't care, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a crazy world of new media out there, and I think if you embrace it, you can do some big things when you go to a company and they're a bunch of old guys and they're like, how do you use this thing? And then you show them exactly how you use it. Even Facebook, I don't know. If you can use Facebook in your jobs, like all of them have their own Facebook pages now, like the companies. It's interesting, and I mean that's the kind of thing I like to look at and research and do all kinds of things with. And you probably should too, or at least when I post something random like that. Like I used to post, I haven't posted recently because I haven't found anything that would really apply to some of you people that just don't know what's going on. But when I post a link to a random thing about how Twitter is doing this or Facebook's doing that, read it sometime. You might, because the website that you use on a daily basis for hours on end, when things happen with it, it kind of directly affects you, and like if that's your number one thing you do for like an extended period of time in a day, you better know how to use it and what it's doing, because it's just important. You may learn for your classes. I mean, a lot of these journalism classes are switching to new media stuff. Telecom's doing it, and communication and culture with some of their stuff. I've heard that they're starting to get into more media stuff. I have a class that's a video feed, like me talking to the camera to a class at IUPUI. Think about that, a class. I mean, even T101, which I took last year, telecom class, Media Life. The entire class is required to have a Twitter account, and they discuss things through Twitter. They type in, they use a hashtag, which is a place marker that says T101 Media Life. Every time you type in T101 Media Life in one word without the spaces, you can find what people are saying and discussing in class as the class is going. Whether it be like making fun of a guest speaker, I don't know what they do. It's a little different than when I was in it last semester, but I've at least looked at it to see what they do. It's just amazing stuff. And Twitter, I can talk about Twitter all day. I live on that website because you can find anything in real time. But I'll save that. I'll save Twitter and maybe more about Facebook. I just put a general thing out here. See if any of you guys even care. Please let me know what you think. If you tell me I should get off the internet and never use it again, I'll laugh at you and wait for you to basically fall behind on the times and become that old guy to the next generation, because it'll happen to you. Just saying. You kind of need to think about it. The internet's a scary place sometimes if you don't know how to use it. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to tell you. Whether or not you listen, that's up to you. If you don't care, just try to care sometimes. Caring's important about anything, whether it be people or what other people do. Remember, this is all me trying to get more outgoing with a camera. People have been there for me over the last few weeks, mainly the last few weeks for other reasons, but months and years, people have been there. I've tried to be there for others, so don't forget that. Don't forget that. I don't want people to get in their little bubble where they laugh at anything that's different. A person that sits there and posts online all day, a person that posts online all day, posts on Twitter, it's all text-based, just videos, random stuff, then decides to talk on camera, maybe known as a fairly quiet person like me. That's how it is. I mean, I'm not denying it, but just understand people try to do different things and can be open when they want to be. So again, for the 5th, 6th time, thanks for listening. I will only continue doing these if I get some type of positive reinforcement. If not, then I don't know. I probably still do them just to piss people off. Because I do that sometimes because I don't think people are rational all the time. But again, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. And you have a good one.